going to be working on the winches, and they're a little bit of corrosion down here just from sitting and lack of attention. So I'm going to be working on polishing these guys while Matt is going to be working on our RV and getting that thing ready so we can sell it and get going. Matt and I had a very busy week here on Sailing by Felicia. My brother visited from San Diego, and it gave us a wonderful excuse to get off the boat and take him around Key West. We showed him museums, local restaurants, and local bars. After he left, I finished studying for my captain's exam, and unfortunately I did not pass. Just kidding, I passed. The person next to me, they didn't pass. They were sent outside to study again and retake the exam. It did make me really nervous, but I passed on the first try. What we have to do is just the paperwork, get it submitted over to the Coast Guard. Speaking of the Coast Guard, we are still waiting for the documentation for Bye Felicia. While we're waiting, we scheduled a haul out for March. That's where the boat is pulled out of the water and put onto blocks where we can sand the bottom and repaint it, as well as replace or tune our standing rigging and definitely replace some of the running rigging. We want to be done by April because my parents will be visiting me. They're driving here all the way from San Diego. My dad is an avid scuba diver as well as an underwater photographer. And in preparation for all of that, Matt is going to be helping me to get scuba certified.
In my opinion, it turns right. Oh no, that looks like it fits really well, but
you do have it on all the tightest settings.
yeah. There's no play right here either.
We can try the other one, but I think the other one was max tightness too.
Let's try. So the difference between jacket style and back inflate,
Yeah, what's the difference?
when you put air in your BCD, how the air is distributed affects your buoyancy characteristics. So if all the air is on your back, it's going to put you into a more prone position, which is kind of ideal. This is a more, you said it's a hybrid.
Yeah, so the pockets are smaller, so you'll have less air than you would in this. Bigger. You'll have more in the back. Yeah, so I went with this BCD as well because I'm relatively new to diving.
This is definitely nicer. What kind of computer does it come with?
Yes.
Is it mounted on the console or PC?
So this is the i300C.
Perfect. So Lisa just finished captain school, and we couldn't be more proud of her here on Bye Felicia. If you're proud of her, and we know you are, please take a second, leave a comment, say good job, well done. She deserves respect for what she did, but we can't let it go to her head. We have to put her in the water and make her humble. So we're diving right in with both feet, no pun intended, to scuba diving. So if you want to get scuba certified and you're looking for a reason, please let this be that reason. It's the best thing. Do it now. It's easy. Don't be a dummy. Get scuba certified. It's easy. You can start today. You don't need to go to a dive shop before you can start. You can literally start learning in the next 10 minutes. And here's how. Go to PADI.com. Click on courses. Go down to open water scuba diver. Click on that. Add to cart. It's $202. It'll take you a week or two to finish. It's at your own pace. You log in when you have time, you learn the lessons, and then you test when you have time to test. Once you've completed the e-learning, then you take the certificate that you print out to any PADI dive shop in your hometown or PADI dive shop on your next vacation. What I would recommend doing, this is the absolute best way, is partner with a dive shop in your hometown. Do the e-learning at your own pace. Start right now, don't wait. Go to the PADI dive shop and do the pool sessions. So an instructor is going to take you through 4 pool sessions where they take time and teach you all the skills. The benefit to doing the pool sessions in your local town is when you go to a vacation place, they tend to rush the pool sessions, and it should be 4 independent sessions. Lots of places like to combine those into 2 mega sessions, and you lose repetition. So if you can partner with a local PADI dive shop to do your pool sessions locally, and then do your checkout dives, the 4 dives required in either a lake or the ocean, do that somewhere tropical on vacation. So that way you're not cold in the lake, assuming you live inland. So that way you have the benefit of being able to take time in the pool with a local instructor. You're not going to be rushed on vacation because your family wants to go to the luau after your pool session. You can do that throughout the winter time, and then when it's vacation time, you just do 2 days of diving and get certified. So it's 3 easy steps. You do online learning. You start right now with us. When you're ready to get in the pool, you partner with your local PADI dive shop or the PADI dive shop on your vacation destination this summer. And then you do your pool sessions, and then you do your open water checkout dives. And then you're certified for life. All right, that's enough hard work for now. We have Anthony visiting, and we're going to take him downtown to the historic Key West Bight Marina, where I've worked for over 10 years of my life. We're going to show him my college job, a beautiful sunset cruise, and show him our favorite bars and restaurants around Key West. If you see your favorite bar or restaurant, comment below. If we missed something, let us know. What's your favorite place in Key West? So we'd love to hear from you.
One of my favorite museums that we took Anthony to is the Mel Fisher Maritime Museum, as it holds treasures that are over 400 years old. Mel Fisher is as important to Key West as Ernest Hemingway or Jimmy Buffett are. Mel Fisher was a treasure hunter who dedicated his life to finding sunken gold, silver, and precious gemstones. For over 20 years he searched. He was broke and borrowed money from people all over the Keys. In 1985, he did it. He discovered the world's largest underwater treasure that was ever found. It was the Atocha, a Spanish galleon that sank back in the 1600s due to a hurricane. She was filled with treasures that were over $400 million. You used to be able to lift one of these gold bars until it was stolen back in 2010.
best bar in Key West and probably the world, Conch Republic Seafood Company. And after happy hour, it's time to walk over to the Sunset Party Cat. This was my very first boat job. I started here my first year when I was attending the college. I started out as a lifeguard and a cook, and I worked my way up to captain. After working my way up to captain, I stuck around for about 10 years and drove this boat. A lot of great experiences, but I'm happy to not drive a boat with 149 passengers anymore.
Matt and I were honored to be featured on a podcast called Backyards of Key West. Mark Baratto hosts the interview in his gallery surrounded by his artwork. His podcast is about people who live in Key West and to give a glimpse of what makes Key West magical. He shows how locals juggle business around island life. Check out his podcast, Backyard of Key West, or if you're in the area, his gallery in Mallory Square. It's inside the old U.S. Coast Guard building.